Hi guys! I've been nominated by my friend Elba from Live Colorful for a very inspiring blogger award. Thank you, Elba. I'm very flattered. So I'm supposed to tell you guys 7 things that you don't know about me. So, first thing, I love my coffee. Coffee with a lot of sugar. I know it's bad, and I'm trying to cut down, but I really love my coffee and I really love my sugar. In French, we call those kinds of people une bibite à sucre, or at least in Quebec we do. And I think in English you would probably translate that as a sugar bug or something like that. I don't know. But anyways, I really do love my coffee and it has to have a lot of sugar. Don't ask. Okay, second thing about me that you may not know is I love playing World of Warcraft. I'm a big video gamer. I've tried other games, but I always seem to migrate back to World of Warcraft. Actually, back in the day when I was in university, I used to play an insane amount of time. So much that I got one of the highest PvP ranks on the server. I don't know if that's a happy or good accomplishment or a complete waste of time, but it was really fun and I enjoyed it a lot. PvP is player versus player. Usually when you play video games you play versus the environment, but in this case I'd be playing versus other people on the internet. So yeah, I get the highest PvP rank. Number 3 I think I'm up to. I love the rain. I know a lot of people will just as soon as it's raining they just hide and run to hide somewhere. I usually go in the opposite direction. I run towards the rain because I really like it. Seriously, I find it liberating, and there is nothing better than when you're completely soaked and drenched in really, well, not cold, but cool water, and then you come home and you take a really warm bath and have some hot chocolate. I don't know. It makes you feel so happy. So I love rain, first because it's very liberating, and 2 because it gives me a reason to take a nice warm bath with some candles and hot chocolate. It's great. Fourth thing I really like is, well, actually I really like, let's be honest here, it's kind of weird. I don't really like it, but I just can't help, when I walk across the street or I just take a walk with my children and I see weeds on other people's lawn, all I want to do is take them out. I just want to take out the weeds, seriously. I know it's weird, but there is a story to this. When we originally purchased our house here, it was the very first time that I ever had a backyard and a lawn, and it was in very, very bad shape. And when I was little, I remember that my mom spent a ridiculous amount of time taking care of our yard and the lawn or whatever. And I always really loved lying on the ground in freshly cut grass, it's like a cushion, and just staring up at the sky. So I kind of wanted to do that here too in my home, obviously. So I started taking care of the lawn, fertilizing, seeding, putting topsoil, and of course I had to take out the weeds. So here I am taking out the weeds. I took hundreds and hundreds and thousands of weeds out. Seriously, there was a lot of weeds. And there still is a lot of weeds in my yard, but it's not as bad as it used to be. Except that over time, at first I really hated it. I was like, it was painstaking activity. And then I started to realize that it was kind of therapeutic. Seriously, when I'm really frustrated, I go and I pull out weeds. I just pull them out. I pull them all out, one by one. It takes a long time, but it's therapeutic for me. And now I kind of like it. I don't have much time to do it, but I kind of like it. So yeah, when I see other people's lawn with, those kinds of weeds that I know are very easy to pick out, I just put them out. Release some stress. So I love to pull out weeds. Love is a strong word. I love fishing. I really love fishing. My parents have a cabin, which is very far away from my home, so I don't really have a lot of time to go there. But when I do go there, or at least when I was little, I really love to fish. And I still do, I don't because we have to get a season pass or something, and it costs a lot of money. And well, if we're just gonna catch one fish and fish for like half an hour and that's it, it's not really worth it. But I really do love fishing. It's kind of liberating and soothing. It gives me some time to just be there on the lake at dawn or at dusk where the fishes are jumping around, and it gives me time to just think. You know, you're just sitting there on a boat in the middle of the water. It's really, really calm. It's just very peaceful. Just even thinking about it, it makes me happy. And you know, you're just focusing on one thing: your fishing rod and catching fish. It's not something that I would do every single day, but the few times that I do it, seriously, like, I really love it. I don't like the mosquitoes that keep biting me, though. Those could go away, but I love fishing in general. And while we're on that subject, I also really love being away from technology. I know this sounds kind of weird because I'm taking a video, I have a blog, I have an iPhone like everybody else, or a lot of people anyways. But yeah, I really love being far away from technology, probably because I'm so close to it all the time. Even when I'm working, right now I'm in maternity leave, but when I go to work, I'm on the computer all day long. So I really like going to my cabin where I usually go fishing, because I don't know, it's peaceful. You don't realize how much background noise all this technology makes until you're far away from it. And I really, really, really enjoy that. Just sitting. The battery of my cell phone is dead and there's no electricity to recharge it, so I can have to make do. And sometimes I just end up staring at the wall because I have no choice. And at first, the first day is kind of hard, because you have to disconnect from all this technology and all this, But after a while, you really start to enjoy it. It's like this big weight gets lifted off of your shoulder, this big weight that you didn't even realize you had in the first place. And it's another thing that's kind of therapeutic. I really, really love that. And I think I'm up to 6. So I need to say one more. What could I tell you? Oh, I have tons of ideas for my blog. It's kind of the opposite of what usually happens to people. Usually people, they look for ideas and they run out of things or inspiration to write on their blog or anything. I actually have the opposite problem. I have a ton of ideas. A ton, I swear. Like, I have lists on Evernote that are just never ending with like half-written posts and just post titles, and I have a lot of ideas, but I just don't have the time. Usually I work full-time and I have to take care of my kids, and obviously I want to prioritize my children, so I don't have as much time to spend on my blog. And when they go to sleep and I have time for myself, there's no more light to take pictures. So I just need to organize myself a little bit better, which I'm starting to get. But yeah, I have lots of ideas, just not enough time. Maybe I should just give some of my ideas to other bloggers. Maybe they'd like that. What do you guys think? Should I give some of my ideas away? Anyways, so those are my 7 things. I'm sorry if I blabbered on a little bit. I'm getting comfortable with the camera. This is like the second time I do this, and the first time I looked like a robot, and this time I'm like, okay, I have to look a little bit more like myself. So this is what I look like. I do usually talk this fast. I'm sorry. And yeah, I do talk. I like talking. Talk a lot. It's a bit weird talking to the camera though, but so that's that. Be cool. I'll see you in the next vlog, or whatever you call this. And it was really nice talking to you guys about 7 things that you don't know about me. And I'm not quite sure who I'm going to nominate yet, but I can't wait to see the answers of those that I nominate. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.